Let c of x equal 4x squared plus 7 over 5x plus 3, where x is the number of black mops. Find the average cost, marginal average cost. Value for x where the marginal average cost is 0. Well, remember to find the average cost, which we call c bar. You take your cost function and divide by x. That's the same thing as saying take your cost function and multiply it by 1 over x, which is a little bit easier for these types of problems. So our average cost function would be 1 over x. Would be 4x squared plus 7 over 5x squared plus 3x. So for the rest of the problem, this is what we're going to be using. So in part B, anytime it says marginal, what you do is you take the derivative. So since our average cost is a fraction, which you should expect it to be, we need to use the quotient rule. So we're going to go right into it. So it's low d high. Derivative of the numerator would be 8x minus high d low. Derivative of the denominator, be careful, will be 10x plus 3. Again, use your parentheses. Parentheses are the seatbelt of mathematics. They keep you safe. All over the denominator. 5x squared plus 3x. Molto bene. If you would, please clean this up because you got nothing else to do. You're obviously watching this video. You could be outside at a beach, playing video games. We're in the game. You're on a beach. Sounds like a boring video game. If you clean this up, you get 20x squared plus 24x minus 35 in the numerator. Oh, hey kids, look, I forgot my square down here. Sorry about that. All over 5x squared plus 3x quantity squared. Good. So again, just a bunch of foiling. You're going to love it. All the cool kids do it. Okay. Part C, find the value of x where c bar prime of x equals 0. Well, so remember c bar prime is your marginal average cost, and our marginal average cost is a fraction. A fraction equals 0 when the numerator equals 0. So I'm just looking at the numerator. Well, sad to say, this does not clean up that well. So you'll have to use your quadratic formula. Solve for x. We're going to get two answers here. One of which is okay. One of which is bad. So putting that into your calculator, I got negative 0.205. I'm sorry, negative 2.05 and 0.85. Well, first off, it's a horrible problem to begin with because it doesn't make sense to have 0.85, the number of, I don't know what a black MOPS is. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote this problem 2 years ago, but I'm just saying. Since X is an item, you can't have or sell a negative amount of items, so which number's got to go? The negative 2.05. Goodbye. So even though it doesn't make much sense, it would be better if I said x was the number of hundreds of black MOPs, so that way you would just have 85 instead of 0.85. But the whole idea is the process. So again, A, average cost, you take your cost divided by x, or you can say multiply by 1 over x, which is a little bit easier. Marginal means take the derivative. And since it's a fraction, set the numerator to 0, because that's where a fraction equals 0 for part C there. Done and done.